What's going on, Marvel fans? It's me, the X-Men guy, back again, and welcome back to this channel. It's been a while since I posted on here. While I haven't been here, I posted a few videos on my second channel, the X-Men Dude, so go check those out. And today we will be talking about my review for Loki Season 2. Let's go. The first part of the show I want to talk about is the writing. And not just for Season 2, but for the whole show entirely. I could spend a whole video talking about how good the writing in this show is, but just for today, I'm just going to talk about one character's character arc, Loki. Now, in the beginning of this series, as most of you will know if you watched it, it was basically Loki pulled out of the 2012 Avengers movie and put into the TVA. He was a villain, selfish, evil, all of those things. But by the end of the movie, by the end of the show, he ended up being a good guy, kind. He felt empathy for people, and he cared a lot about his friends, something he didn't do in the first season or in any of his appearances before that. Over the show, it humanized his character and turned what he originally wanted, the throne to Asgard, as something that he really wanted to a burden that he would have to carry, making it his throne. He's sitting on the throne at the end of time, holding together the multiverse. But this time, he's alone with none of his friends to keep him company or to even talk to him. The arc that Loki goes through this show is absolutely perfect, and a lot of the other characters also go through these arcs. But anyways, let's go on to the next topic. As far as jokes go in the MCU, it's really hit or miss. You can have some movies like Iron Man 1 who perfectly balances action and humor together, which leaves you laughing while also being entertained by the action, and it doesn't distract from the story. However, you also have movies like Thor: Love and Thunder, whose main objective is to make you laugh, and it takes away from the story a lot, and what should have been a dark story. Loki is the perfect blend of humor, action, and a little bit of darkness. For a movie that is dealing with the whole universe falling apart, or the whole multiverse falling apart, you wouldn't expect there to be a lot of humor, and you'd be kind of right. There's not a lot of humor, just some visual gags, some humor there that's very subtle, and I think it really works. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and it doesn't overbear the story, and that's why I really like it. But anyway, let's move on to the next part of the video. The first character I want to bring to the attention of you guys is the newest character, one that was introduced this season. And it is Ouroboros, or Obi. Obi is very funny, and the acting by, I forget his name, it'll be right here. I know him, I just forget his name. His acting was great. The character was a nice addition. He was a little bit comic relief, but also I thought that in the first episode, how when Loki was time slipping and seeing him in the past and stuff, I thought it was really cool. I also thought it was really cool that Obi was able to make things. He was kind of like the forge of the Loki of the TVA, and I thought it was cool how he interacted with Victor Timely. Now, speaking of Victor Timely, I've seen a lot of people complaining about him, that Jonathan Majors' delivery of him is over the top, but I think that's the purpose of the character. I really like this character, and I think he's one of the best variants of Kang we've seen on the screen so far, and I like how he shows that not all Kang variants are going to be evil, and it really embodies the whole theme of free will in the entire series. Next, we have the relationship between Loki and Sylvie. The relationship between Loki and Sylvie is great. They have, other than the kind of weird, they're the same person variants of each other, I thought it was cool that, it was kind of like, will she help Loki? Will she not help Loki? Towards the end of the season, and how they were turned against each other. As far as villains go, I did not think that they'd be able to make a giant cartoon clock intimidating, but they somehow pulled it off. The only criticism I have of the villains in this TV show is probably that they kind of get deserted after, I think, episode like 4 for the finale. And that's okay, because the finale is really good. Like, Judge Renslayer doesn't really get a lot of time, and she just ends up getting pruned. But I think that's okay, because the finale ends up being really good. As far as the visuals go, I thought that the team behind Loki did a really good job. Allegedly, they actually asked to have more practical sets, and Marvel said yes, and I think it really shines throughout the series. The CGI is always on point, and you don't really see any times where it messes up. And overall, the cinematography is great. So yeah, I think the visuals, there's not much to say on them because they're that good. I thought the sets were really, really good, especially at the TVA. And yeah, on to the next topic. And it turns out the next topic is the outro. So thank you all so much for watching all the way till the end. Please like, subscribe because you made it this far. And yeah, bye. Oh yeah, overall, I give this show, a 10 out of 10. It was one of the best Marvel things, I think, overall. And I think it's safe to say it was the best since either Far From Home or Endgame, wherever you want to put it. So yeah, bye.